You're listening to Clay Center Tiger Basketball on KCLY. Tiger Basketball is brought to you in part by Green Team Cars Clay Center, Oldie Seed Farms, Midwest Regional Agency Jim Gearhan Agent, Ray's Apple Market, Twin Valley, Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack, Union State Bank, CSI Kansas Clay Center, and Nutrient Ag Solutions.
It's time for your UBT Top 5. Saving money can be hard without a plan, the right tools, and accountability. Here are the top 5 things you can do to begin saving in 2019. Start small, set specific savings goals, create a savings plan of action, set boundaries so you don't stray from your plan, and utilize banking tools such as scheduling automatic transfers. Then watch your savings grow. Visit ubankonline.com for more information or talk to a UBT representative to start a plan today. Equal Housing Lender, FDIC.
Are you or a loved one suffering from a wound that won't heal? The new Comprehensive Wound Care Center at Clay County Medical Center offers advanced healing therapies, individual treatment plans, and proven clinical protocols to heal wounds that have resisted conventional treatment. Our team of specialists will assess the underlying cause of your non-healing wound and get you on the path to healing. Our Wound Care Center can make an enormous difference in your quality of life. Visit ccmcks.org/woundcare for details.
The time to book your spring minerals and tubs is right now. Through May 1st, Central Valley Ag is discounting CVA, Purina, and Hubbard minerals and tubs. You'll save $20 a ton on 1 to 4 tons, $40 a ton on 5 to 19, $60 on 20 tons or more. And when you order 1 ton or more, you'll be entered for a chance to win a Cabela's 60-quart cooler. Find all the information you need at CVACoop.com. Then talk to your local CVA feed sales specialist. You and Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
It's Bump Day.
You heard that right. This is Linda Reed with the Citizens National Bank, and we are bumping up the rates on individual retirement accounts 0.25%. You still have time to make that 2018 contribution to your IRA before you visit your tax person. It doesn't matter if the contribution is for 2018 or 2019. We are bumping up that rate. Take advantage of the offer before April 15th. The Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
The Clay Center Lady Tigers, on their quest to return to the state championships, get it started tonight at home in the Den as they host the Concordia Panthers. Lady Tiger pregame is here, being brought to you by 5 Creek Automotive, Midwest Products, GM Bank, Edward Jones Investments, Terry Spillman Financial Advisor, and Wohlers Bandbox Cleaners. The postseason is here. 3A Substate opening round. The Lady Tigers hosting Concordia from the Den. Stay with us. Our pregame talk with Coach Jeff Edwards is next.
All of us at GN Bank join the fans, parents, and coaches in supporting the Clay Center Tigers student athletes. Their energy on the basketball court reflects their team spirit and good work ethic. GN Bank is also proud of the work these same students do in the classroom as they aspire to learn the academic skills they need for success in the future. We encourage everyone to get out and watch the Clay Center Tiger basketball teams. I'm Julie Hamill. Best wishes for an outstanding season from GN Bank.
If you plan on driving to visit family and friends during the winter season, make sure your vehicles are in top condition to reach your destination. 5 Creek Automotive offers winter service checks and can recommend and perform the repairs needed. They carry tires, wiper blades, and antifreeze that will ensure you're prepared for rain, snow, and icy weather. Regular inspections will help detect minor issues so it doesn't amount to a larger problem down the road. Call 5 Creek Automotive for the parts and service you need this winter. Midwest Products is a leading provider of ready-mix concrete for commercial and residential projects. They can pour foundations for basements along with walls, driveways, steps, sidewalks, and patios. With state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, and Washington, their local teams are prepared to serve every aspect of your project. They are proven experts who always deliver quality results. Customer service is and always will be the top priority. For your next concrete project, call Midwest Products at 800-371-2252.
Need dry cleaning service? Your leather coats cleaned or alterations? Wooler's Bend Box Cleaners in Clay Center offers pickup and delivery to the following locations every Thursday: Seifert's Jewelry in Clyde, T's Grocery in Clifton, Palmer Lumber, Jack's Food Mart in Lynn, Bobby's Beauty Shop in Washington, the Barnes Cafe, My Sister's Closet in Waterville, the Corner Store in Blue Rapids, Sharp Shortstop in Randolph, Mary's Beauty Shop in Riley, and the store in Leonardville. Drop off items that need cleaned or altered at these locations.
Back on Lady Tiger pregame, joined now by the head coach of the Lady Tigers, Jeff Edwards. We get set for the postseason. First, Coach, it seems like it's been a while since we visited, and I guess it has. Kind of an odd finish to the season for you guys for the second straight year, actually.
Yeah, and it's a little bit disappointing. You know, you go along. You know, you play Abilene. Abilene's a tough game, and you go that long without playing, and you know, the girls get a little. I don't know. They need to play somebody other than themselves. So, but we were able to put in a lot of stuff and touch up a lot of stuff in this time. So, all in all, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think we'll get right back in the groove of things tonight as the game starts.
Kind of nice to get a chance to host the first round game before going over to Riley County in the semifinals and championship nights. You get to play at home one more time this year, and got to be good for the Lady Tigers to know they'll be on the home court and an opponent they know well, and maybe even a good thing that you don't play them the second time to finish the regular season and turn right back around. That's what you would have done against Concordia as they come in tonight.
Yeah, and honestly, I think in the 5 years I've coached here, we played Concordia either in the last couple of games or in the championship game of Substate. I think 4 out of 5 games or 4 out of 5 years. So, yeah, they definitely know who we are. They know they have a pretty good scouting report on us, but I think that we put in enough new stuff that we should be able to handle them pretty well, and the girls have a pretty good scout on them as well. So. Yeah, it should be a high energy game and lots of points scored, I hope.
You know, your girls, the Lady Tigers, are a team that up and down the lineup compete so hard. I can only imagine they have to be extremely hungry, as you said, to play somebody besides themselves. They love to compete, and it could get a little itchy, I think, cabin fever, if you will, playing each other and practicing and just not having a game to get on the court for.
Exactly, and the girls, you know, they're so competitive and so intense that sometimes as a coach you get a little worried just with the practices because they're, you know, they don't like to lose, whether it's a free throw shooting contest or a full-fledged game. So they fight really hard, and that's why they can play that way all the time, is because practice is just as intense or more intense as games. And I have a lot of parents say, hey, you know, shouldn't you be sitting so-and-so out of the JV side and saving them? You don't want to get them injured. And my answer is always, you know, if you saw practices, you'd never say that, because it's just as intense or more in practice, and that's why there's success typically across the board from the C team all the way up to the varsity.
Well, it's been a fun run through the season, and now it is that time of year when everybody gets re-energized once again. Coach, really appreciate the time. Let's go get them tonight.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Rocky.
Back with more on Lady Tiger pregame in just a moment.
Life happens fast, and the truth is there's nothing as valuable as peace of mind. I'm Jim Gearham with Midwest Regional Agency, and our goal is to protect you from the unexpected through top-quality insurance coverage that works for your needs, as well as your budget. Protect your business, home, vehicles, crops, and livestock with our variety of coverage options. We can't predict when the unexpected will happen, but we can help you prepare for when it does. Stop by and see me at Midwest Regional Agency in Clay Center.
Welcome to this Subway ad for our all-new Ultimate Cheesy Garlic Bread. How would you like it?
I'll take the Ultimate Bromance.
Extra broy?
Yeah, definitely.
Bro, this ultimate spicy Italian made with ultimate cheesy garlic bread?
I know, bro.
So much melted mozzarella.
And this garlic butter spread, I can't take it, bro.
You know what this calls for.
Bro hug?
It's like we share the same brain, bro.
Bring it in.
Subway, make it what you want. Limited time only at participating restaurants.
A glance at the calendar tells you that planting season is closing in. The winter weather is not giving up. Give the Wilbur Ellis sales team a call so we can have a plan in hand to charge forward when the weather gives us a shot. Making planting decisions is a whole lot more efficient with the soil testing and mapping options we have. And with those, we can find what your soil needs to fill the nutrient requirements of the next crop. I'm Kenny Beach with Wilbur Ellis. We're here to serve you in every season.
Hey folks, since we've added our new display lot downtown Clay Center, people are saying we have the best deals on Highway 15 and 24. And we think so too. So give us a chance to earn your business, and just for coming in, we're going to buy you dinner at the 1524 Brew House. That's right, just give us a chance and we're going to buy you lunch. So come out and see us. You got nothing to lose. You're going to get a great deal and a great meal. So come see us at the Green Team in Clay Center.
And a good Monday night from the Den. We get a chance to bring you postseason basketball on a Monday night as the Clay Center Lady Tigers hosting the Concordia Panthers in the first round of the 3A Substate Championships. Rocky Downing along with studio engineer Bernie Fanzella. We're about ready for the starting lineups and our national anthem. We'll have that all on the way along with a look at the starters for both Clay Center and Concordia. Lady Tigers 3A Substate Championships get underway on a Monday night from the Den. Stay with us. We're back in just a moment.
If you're itemizing deductions, Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy can provide you with a history report at your request. They'll print out your prescription list that you had filled or refilled with them in the past year for your convenience. And this service is absolutely free. It's just another reason to make Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy your prescription and health headquarters. They're always there for you.
Truck drivers are the lifeblood of America. From bringing the crops from the field to the market, to the groceries and raw materials. You can see semi-trucks moving America one load at a time. TSI Kansas is your local trucking company that's doing their part to keep America moving forward. If you're a driver looking for great pay and benefits, then you need to call 785-632-5183.
This is 100.9 FM, KCLY, Clay Center.
Many seed companies claim to offer the latest genetics, but how many have tested those genetics in soils just like yours? The Oldie Seed Know to Grow Research Program has fully tested the latest seed genetics in soils that are right in your neighborhood. The Oldie Seed Know to Grow program can recommend the best performing hybrids from technologies like Enlist, Extend, and Liberty Link that will optimize the yield and profit of every acre on your farm. Contact Oldie Seed today.
Back again in the Den. Postseason basketball getting started here on a Monday evening. A reminder, we'll also join K-State KU following this ball game in progress in that Sunflower Showdown from Lawrence. Here the Lady Tigers open up against Concordia. Lady Panthers come in 3 wins, 16 losses. The Lady Tigers 15-4, of course, didn't get a chance to play their final game of the regular season. Stay with us. We're back with the starting lineups right after this.
The time to book your spring minerals and tubs is right now. Through May 1st, Central Valley Ag is discounting CVA, Purina, and Hubbard minerals and tubs. You'll save $20 a ton on 1 to 4 tons, $40 a ton on 5 to 19, $60 on 20 tons or more. And when you order 1 ton or more, you'll be entered for a chance to win a Cabela's 60-quart cooler. Find all the information you need at CVACoop.com. Then talk to your local CVA feed sales specialist. You and Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
Defend, rebound, pass the ball, and score. Basketball's a simple game. Insurance is too when you turn to me, your local Farm Bureau agent, Justin Tadman in Clay Center. I'm your go-to agent for farm, auto, home, life, and business insurance. So no matter what life brings, you'll be ready with a game plan that meets all your coverage needs. Give us a call at 785-632-2585. I make insurance a layup. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company.
A glance at the calendar tells you that planting season is closing in. The winter weather is not giving up. Give the Wilbur Ellis sales team a call so we can have a plan in hand to charge forward when the weather gives us a shot. Making planting decisions is a whole lot more efficient with the soil testing and mapping options we have. And with those, we can find what your soil needs to fill the nutrient requirements of the next crop. I'm Kenny Beach with Wilbur Ellis. We're here to serve you in every season.
More internet users and devices require more speed. If your household's internet usage has grown significantly in the last year or two, but your internet plan has stayed the same, your connection may now be overloaded. If you're streaming video, it also uses your internet and can make your internet seem slow. Call Twin Valley to find a Pulse Internet solution for your busy household. Service availability will depend on location. Contact them to learn more. Call 800-515-3311 for fast solutions. Twin Valley Pulse.
Starting lineups, it is a Monday night, and it is a chance to see the Lady Tigers open up postseason play against the Concordia Lady Panthers. Let's give you the starters first off for the visitors from Concordia. In their visiting road red, it's Emma Wallmeyer, 5'6" sophomore, averaging 5 boards a game. Kendall Reynolds, 7.4 points a game, a 5'5" sophomore. Carly Wallmeyer, 3.1 a game, nearly 5 boards, a 5'7" junior. Karen Rundus is nearly 3 points and almost 5 boards a game, a 5'5" sophomore. And Caitlin Miller, their leading scorer. She had a big game against Clay Center the first time these two met. She scored 19. She's averaging 13.9 a game, a 5'4" senior. For the Clay Center Lady Tigers, it's Haley Franson, 5'6" of the senior, 3.1 points a game, over 2.5 boards per contest. Lexi Libby, 4.3 a game, 1.6 off the glass. She's a 5'4" junior. 5'4" senior Addie Mullen, over 11 points a game, 2.1 boards, 3.6 assists, 2.6 steals per contest. Claire Edwards, a sophomore at 6 foot. She's at 14.6 a game, over 8 rebounds a contest. And Erin Hamill, 5'6" of the senior, 8.4 points, nearly 5 rebounds a game. So it's Hamill, Edwards, Mullen, Libby, and Franson for the Clay Center Lady Tigers, while Concordia counters with Wallmeyer, Reynolds, Wallmeyer, Rundus, and Miller. The Lady Tigers, 15 wins, 4 losses. Their last outing was on the road at Abilene. Of course, a tough night shooting the basketball. Abilene got it going with their 2 stars, and Clay Center would take that loss, securing the Cowgirls with the NCKL title. But now it's all about moving forward and making it on in the postseason. A win tonight will put them at Riley County on Thursday evening. We're set to go here in the Den. Opening tip-off is taken by Concordia, and they'll have it in the front court. Wallmeyer works it right and hands it off to Reynolds. Now around left to the leading scorer. This is Miller to the baseline. Wild shot, strong. Weak side rebound. Box out by Libby, unable to come up with it. Now to the post. Inside the lane, ball tipped around, and it's picked up by Claire Edwards. She pulls it out of the double team and is fouled in doing so. So Clay Center will have the basketball for the first time offensively after the rebound defensively by Edwards and the reach-in by the 2 Lady Panthers down the floor. The foul was called against Taryn Rundus. So Clay Center has it. Addie Mullen looks at a 2-3 zone defense. Clay Center sees this a lot. Libby in the corner right. Outside it comes to Franson and out deep to Mullen. Addie looks right. Now holds between the circles. Right wing it comes to Franson. High post. Here's Edwards. Skips it left wing. Mullen makes the 3 toward the paint. Kick to the right corner. Franson 3 ball on its way and splashing through. Haley's Comet opens up the scoring for Clay Center right in front of a great student section tonight. She caught, released, and put it down for 3. Clay Center up 3-0. Here's Miller. Pull-up jumper guarded by Franson. Long rebound, tipped around. Miller comes up with it, and then a foul is going to be called on the push against Franson of Clay Center. First foul against both teams now. The Lady Tigers lead at 3-0. Concordia with the basketball. First time these two teams met. Clay Center led by 33 going into the final quarter and would win it 57-32. Here's a jumper from the mid lane. Caitlin Miller pulls the shot. She's taken 3 attempts. She knocks down this one. It's 3-2 Clay Center by 1. Mullen in the front court. Looks out deep to Edwards, well beyond the arc. Swings it left now to Libby. Beyond the half moon to the top of the key, Edwards. Right side wing, Mullen. Skip pass left. Franson, her second 3 to start the game. This one's short, but there's a rebound inside. Hamill back up and good. Hot hand. Hamill puts the Lady Tigers now up by 3 again, 5-2. Ball came off the iron short, went straight down, and Erin Hamill was there wide open with the rebound and stick back. Now a near steal by Edwards. It's tipped off of Clay Center. She thought it went off then of Wallmeyer, but the official says it will stay with Concordia in the front court near the scorer's table. Concordia to inbounds from the sideline to the baseline. It goes deep to Miller. She has the only bucket thus far for Concordia. Now a quick 3-point shot, and Clay Center gets it back. Good box out by Libby on the weak side, and it was knocked out of bounds. I thought it was a lob pass to begin, but actually that was a shot by Miller. And Clay Center will have the basketball back with a 5-2 lead. 6 minutes to work, first period. Mullen Looks right, now back left. With the dribble, holds. Now right it goes to Franson. Haley to the corner. Libby has a look at three, does not take it. Free throw line jumper for Aaron Hamill on its way, though. Won't go down. Rebound comes away to Wallmeyer, and Concordia has it back. Clay Center up 5-2. 5:44 to go. We're in the opening quarter. Wallmeyer outside, guarded by Edwards. To the baseline, Miller. Franson on her quickly. Now she dribbles through two defenders and able to get to the glass and knock it down. She has all four of Concordia's points. Clay Center leads here by one now. Across the timeline it comes. Addie Mullen works it left, now back to the top, right side wing. Franson to the post, great look inside. Edwards has it batted away from the backside, though, and knocked it out of bounds off of Concordia. It will be Clay Center's basketball on the baseline. 5-4, Lady Tigers by one, and with possession. 5:18 to go, opening period. Mullen lobs it out deep for Edwards. Clara to Hamill. Aaron goes right wing deep for Mullen. Addie will hold out there, now comes to the top to set the offense against the 2-3 zone defense of Concordia. High post, Hamill. Aaron turns and looks. Back outside, Mullen. A good look at a three ball. Off glass and no. Rebound comes away to Wallmeyer of Concordia. Panthers down the court looking for their first lead. In the lane it comes. Leiby. Great hustle play. Catch-up defense. Knocks it out of bounds. It will stay with Concordia on the baseline. 5-4 ball game. Lady Tigers by one. Concordia with possession. Out deep it comes on the wing to Reynolds. Dribble drives, good cutoff by Clay Center, but a reach-in foul called either against Leiby or Mullen on the play, and the possession goes to Concordia on the baseline. Maddie Craig back in the ball game, or into the ball game for the first time tonight. It's been a long time since these teams have had a chance to play. Concordia did end up having a game the Thursday after the Concordia-Clay Center game was canceled, but for Clay Center, it's been a long time since they've been in a game situation. Here's a pull-up jumper. Concordia missing. Wallmeyer with the rebound on the baseline. Into the lane. Kicks it left wing. Miller, quick three ball on its way short. Rebound. Great box out by Hamill. Aaron looks down the floor. Nobody open, so gives it off to Lexi Leiby, who will bring it across the midcourt stripe. Nearing the midway point of the opening period. Clay Center leads 5-4. Here's Craig out deep. Maddie goes right wing. Leiby, a look at a three ball. Bingo! Lexi Leiby, lethal from beyond the three-point line, puts Clay Center up 8-4. Hanson and Leiby both with three-pointers, and an 8-4 lead by the Lady Tigers. Here's Reynolds, lob inside the lane. Wallmeyer, Leiby draws the charge, and Clay Center has it back. Leiby in great position, the three-pointer on one end offensively, and draws the charge on the defensive side. Clay Center gets it back now with an 8-4 advantage. Concordia brings in Chloe Conway for the first time. And they will also bring on the court Zoe Bichard. 8-4, Clay Center leads it, and back with the basketball. 4 minutes left, first period. Addie Mullen to the front court. Looks right and deep. Maddie Craig has it to the corner. Leiby, another three. 2 for 2. This one's strong. Weak side rebound comes away to Concordia. Panthers bring it across. Bichard, left and deep. Miller, guarded by Maddie Craig. Pull up, guarded jumper is strong. Rebound hits the floor. Leiby and Edwards and Hamill, such great box out. Now down court it comes. Mullen laying is strong. Rebound, Hamill, back up, no. Tipped board, battled for, and Wallmeyer has it. And she'll rip it out of the pack and bring it up the floor to Concordia on the right sideline. Bichard now to the post, wide open lay-in, missed in low. Hamill gets it. So both teams missing wide open layups. Clay Center with an 8-4 lead, back with the basketball. 3:15 to go first quarter. Right side deep, Maddie Craig. High post, Edwards. Clara looks low. Deep left. Three-pointer, Mullen. Yes! The Tasmanian Devil with her first bucket, and Clay Center's open up a 7-point lead. Concordia wants a timeout. It's 11-4. Lady Tigers lead it. 3:02 to go first quarter when we come back.
It's time for your UBT Top 5. Saving money can be hard without a plan, the right tools, and accountability. Here are the top 5 things you can do to begin saving in 2019. Start small, set specific savings goals, create a savings plan of action, set boundaries so you don't stray from your plan, and utilize banking tools such as scheduling automatic transfers. Then watch your savings grow. Visit ubankonline.com for more information or talk to a UBT representative to start a plan today. Equal Housing Lender, FDIC.
Besides skin cancer, breast cancer is the most commonly diagnosed cancer among American women. Clay County Medical Center is proud to announce new digital 3D mammography services now available right here at home. This revolutionary new screening and diagnostic breast imaging tool will improve the early detection of breast cancer. During the 3D exam, an X-ray arm sweeps over the breast, taking multiple images in seconds. For mammography care and all of your family care, consider Clay County Medical Center in Clay Center.
Lady Tigers jump out big here with an 11-4 lead. Concordia does have the basketball out of the Panther sideline timeout. 3-pointers now from Franson, Leiby, and Mullen, and an 11-4 lead for the Lady Tigers. Wallmeyer in the paint, slides in underneath, shot is up, no. Rebound battled for. Franson keeps it alive, but will go out of bounds off of Clay Center. The Lady Tigers will see Concordia keep the basketball, but Clay Center hot from beyond the arc, and if they can hit those, it is going to be tough for teams to defend. Sitting back in that zone defense, Maddie Craig, a steal on the inbound. Addie Mullen up the floor, Franson. Haley, left side, drives the lane with the left is bumped, and will head to the stripe to shoot two. Nice attack of the glass by Haley Franson, and Clay Center finding some success down the floor. Haley Franson at the free throw stripe, getting set to shoot two. First free throws of the game for either team. Franson's free throw on its way, rimming out. Good release that time. Didn't go down. Haley got the first points of the night with a free ball on that right wing. 11-4, Clay Center by 7. 2:40 left in the first period. Franson, one more charity coming. Toes the line. Free throw on its way. And this one rims off. Clara Edwards, though, offensive board. Back up and in for the sophomore. And puts Clay Center up 13-4. Just out-battled Concordia for the loose ball in the lane and ends up with a lay-in. Through contact, no foul was called. Now a drive inside by Wallmeyer, a blocking foul on Maddie Craig, and Wallmeyer gets to the line for a chance at a three-point play. Cashed in the lay-in through the contact. Maddie trying to draw the charge just a little late, and give Wallmeyer credit, made a step to the left to get away from running right into Maddie Craig, and was able to draw the blocking foul. At the free throw line, Charity is up, and Charity is good. So Carly Wallmeyer has 3 points. Clay Center's lead is 6, 13-7 with 2:19 to go first quarter. Addie Mullen, right side wing, and deep to Franson. Now to Mullen, left side, kick out. Maddie Craig's got to look at three. High, Archer is perfect from the baseline left for the Mad Dog. Maddie Craig, the fourth three-pointer of the opening quarter for Clay Center, and they lead again by 9. Pass down in the lane. Shot missed, may have been blocked by Franson. Clara Edwards will bring it herself. Up the right side it comes to Craig. Now to the post. Aaron Hamill lobs it low. Edwards caught in a crowd to the corner. Craig outside Hamill. To the top, Franson. Around left it comes to Mullen. Takes the three. Drives the lane. Shot is blocked out of bounds. It will stay with Clay Center on the baseline. 16-7 with 1:40 to go in the first period. Mullen will inbound from the baseline left of the glass. It comes into Craig. Maddie, wing right to the baseline. Mullen posting in low is Edwards. They skip it across to Franson. Now in the corner, Hamill. Fake on the three. Kick back out deep for Franson. High post is Edwards. Kick out to Mullen. Ball fake and dribble drive all the way in the paint. Tried to shovel it outside, and as she was making the pass, a foul called on a reach-in against Concordia. So Clay Center will have it on the baseline. They lead 16-7. Clara Edwards will inbound as the Lady Tigers lob it out deep for Mullen. Around right to Craig. Maddie looks in low. Left wing it comes to Mullen. Addie looking low. Back outside for Craig. 1:15 to go first period. Right side wing and deep is Franson. High post, Edwards. Dump down low. Here's Hamill. In a crowd. Takes it up through contact, and it's blocked by Wallmeyer. And the possession goes back to Concordia. Bouchard with it in the front court and walks with the basketball. Addie Mullen defending, forcing the turnover, and Clay Center has it back in their possession with 1:02 to go first period and a 16-7 lead. Addie Mullen will bring it across the timeline with the dribble. 2-3 zone by Concordia. They've camped in it since the beginning. Edwards in the corner. Out top to Mullen. Looks around right. Now back to the left corner. Aaron Hamill three. Long. Rebound weak side. Maddie Craig kicks it out to Franson. Now at the top. Mullen three ball. No, just short. The rebound, though, rattles off of Concordia, and Clay Center will keep the basketball. Mullen's shot hit the front of the rim, and I thought it was going through. You may have heard on the call, in fact, but It hit the front and then it kind of dribbled down below the rim. Here's Edwards off the inbounds through two defenders, a sophomore with 4, and Clay Center leads by double digits for the first time. It's 18-7. Right sideline, it goes to Emma Wallmeyer now. Looks into the paint, tip away by Craig, steal by Maddie Craig. Up the floor, ahead to Mullen, lay-in strong, rebound picked up by Franson, but a foul was called on Mullen's lay-in try, and Addie to the free throw stripe shooting 2. Addie Craig, great defense inside, then the push up the court, got it to Mullen, who was drawing the foul, and at the stripe to shoot 2, the foul on Caitlin Miller, her first. For Mullen, her first free throw attempts, and Clay Center's 0 for 3 at the line. About the only thing they've done poorly in the first nearly 8 minutes. 19.9 seconds left in the first quarter. They lead 18-7. Mullen's second free throw. This one's in. She has 4 points. Clay Center's lead grows to 12. Jaden Crimmins into the ball game for the first time tonight. And Clay Center will set up full court pressure. Inbounding, Reynolds. Holds, now lobs it into Miller, and she is going to be fouled by Crimmins in the backcourt. Coach Jeff Edwards, though, applauds the effort, trying to sneak up and catch her turning up the floor, and she was just a touch too late to take that ball away. 19-7, Clay Center by 12, 18 seconds to go, first quarter. Caitlin Miller with it now. Up the floor he comes. Edwards tip away. Boy, deflections are such a big thing on everybody's charts in this day and age, and Claire Edwards, one of the best at getting a hand to a basketball, a pass, a dribble, whatever the case may be, and just disrupting things. 13 to go. Concordia, dribble drive Miller, guarded jumper on its way, and she's got 6. Clay Center will have time to get it up the floor and for a shot. Here's Mullen, 5 seconds. Kick out to Maddie Craig with 2. Good look for Hamill at the buzzer. Three-pointer is just off the front iron. Through one quarter, the Lady Tigers lead it by 10. Clay Center 19, Concordia 9 when we come back.
The time to book your spring minerals and tubs is right now. Through May 1st, Central Valley Ag is discounting CBA, Purina, and Hubbard minerals and tubs. You'll save $20 a ton on 1 to 4 tons, $40 a ton on 5 to 19, $60 on 20 tons or more. And when you order 1 ton or more, you'll be entered for a chance to win a Cabela's 60-quart cooler. Find all the information you need at CVACoop.com. Then talk to your local CVA feed sales specialist. You and Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
Is this the year you want to buckle down and save more money? With tax refunds coming soon, there's no better time to kickstart your savings. Hi, this is Lenita at Citizens National Bank. Investing your income tax refund in one of our money market accounts means higher earnings for you. Our money market account allows monthly withdrawals, giving you access to your funds when you need it. Plus, we recently increased our rates. Start saving and earning more on your tax refund at the Citizens National Bank. Member FDIC.
Back once again in the den, the Clay Center Lady Tigers out to a 10-point lead, 19-9, 4 3-pointers. Haley Franson opened the game in the scoring in this one with a 3-pointer on the right wing. Then they got a 3 from Maddie Craig and Addie Mullen in this first quarter, and Lexi Leiby, and the Lady Tigers have a 19-9 lead. 3 points each from those players, and 4 actually from Mullen and Edwards in the first half. First quarter, Aaron Hamill with 2 points. Clay Center with the basketball. They look at a 3-2 zone, so Concordia stays zone, but they stretch the top of the zone to an odd-numbered front. Clay Center starts to attack to the right side. Mullen with the dribble. Now the lob down low for Edwards on the money. Shot is up, and it rattles in. Edwards has 6. A set play against the 3-2 zone. They got a high screen. Edwards drifted behind it, and Addie Mullen put it on the money. 3.6 assists a game, and Edwards now with 6 points here in the opening half. Clay Center leads by a dozen, 21-9. Pass to the free throw line. Reynolds jumper up. No. Rebound. Wallmeyer inside. Takes it back up and misses. Has her own rebound. Erin Hamill went to the floor. Thought she had the charge. Didn't get a call, and Wallmeyer stays with it. Carly Wallmeyer now with 5 points. Clay Center's lead again is at 10. Here's Mullen in the front court. Goes right and deep to Lexi Leiby. Right corner it goes now to Franson. Haley, short corner. Hamill looks in low. Kick back out top. Ball is tipped by Miller. Picked up, though, by Mullen. Clay Center still with the basketball. Wing right, Franson. Haley to Leiby. Lexi to the corner left. It comes to Hamill. Aaron beyond the arc does not want the shot. Short corner left, Franson back out deep. Mullen fakes the 3 toward the paint and is called for traveling. as she started to move toward the lane. Clay Center up 21-11. Again, knocked in 4 3-pointers in the opening quarter. And lead now 21-11. Concordia back with the basketball. Shot in the lane, Reynolds. No. Rebound, Mullen. Pulls it away, and out of the pack she comes. Between the legs, crosses over and leaves Miller. Now toward the lane. Kick out for Franson. The ball stripped away by Concordia, out of bounds to the Lady Tigers on the sideline. 21-11. Clay Center with the lead, trying to get it back to a 12-point lead. It's been the biggest lead of the contest. A 3, of course, would make it even more. Edwards knocked it to the ground, no foul. Leiby now with it, ball loose. Franson bumped, no foul. Bumped again, and now they get the foul called on the sideline against Emma Wallmeyer. So Clay Center will have the basketball. They'll have it just in front of the scores table in the front court. Haley Franson into Addie Mullen. 21-11 with 6 minutes to go, second quarter. Leiby, right side wing, free throw line, Edwards. Out top, Mullen. Fake on the 3, starts to drive it. Now crosses over. The kick to Franson. She'll take it toward the paint. Right side wing is Leiby. Skip back left to Mullen beyond the half moon. Free throw line. This is Edwards out deep to the corner. Hamill. Aaron. One dribble. Now wants to skip it. Does so to Mullen. Look at a 3-ball on its way. Her second of the game. Addie Mullen now with 7. And Clay Center has their biggest advantage, 24-11 with 5:28 to go, second quarter. Miller in the front court with the dribble against Franson. Now cut off by Hamill. Backs it out. Tries to dribble drive. Good tip away by Leiby. Miller gets it back. Her shot is strong. Rebound, Edwards. And Clay Center has it back with a 13-point lead. 5:10 to go, first half. Mullen out deep. Behind the back with it between the circles. Lets the offense set. Looking again at an extended 3-2 zone. So a 3-man front on the zone with the point really out deep and the wings spread wide to the sideline. Here's Edwards. Short corner left. This is Hamill looking in low. Aaron, ball fakes out to the corner. Edwards for 3. Short. Rebound comes off to Wallmeyer, and Concordia has it back. Clay Center's hit 5 3-pointers in the first half already. They lead it by 13. Here's Reynolds. Out top, correction, Bouchard to Miller. Drives to the lane, and a blocking foul called against Franson. Haley frustrated. Miller very good at just putting her shoulder down, not in an offensive charge manner, but just to pull her way in through the defense. And that time drew the charge on Haley. Franson picks up her second foul. So it'll be Concordia's basketball on the baseline down low. Lob to the paint. Ball taken away by Maddie Craig just into the game, and then she's bumped to the ground. Foul called against Concordia is their 7th. And Mad Dog to the other end with a chance at a 1-and-1. Terrific steal in the paint. First to get the hands to it and get it loose, and then the rip away from 2 defenders, and then eventually fouled as Maddie came out of the lane. So Craig at the stripe has the 1-3 ball. Her only points thus far, but Clay Center has been hot from beyond the arc. Free throw. Rattles off. Rebound. Hamill back up, and good. Through the defense of Wallmeyer. Aaron Hamill just muscles it up and in. Off the glass, and Clay Center now by 15. 4:24 remains in this first half. Concordia with it out deep. Bouchard against Mullen. Kick to the corner. Reynolds. Ball taken away by Alexi Leiby. Now it's tied up. A jump ball arrow belongs to Concordia. So Lady Panther basketball, but the Lady Tigers lead it by 15. Miller got a quick break to the sideline and now is back in the game. Caitlin Miller, their leading scorer on the season, and has 6 points here in the first half. Bouchard walked with the basketball, trying to ball fake against Addie Mullen, and she shuffled the feet. Clay Center has it back with a 15-point lead. 4:12 remains, second period. They've held Concordia to just 2 points through the first 4 minutes of this second quarter. They lead 26-11. Here's Mullen toward the lane, and Aaron Hamill will be setting a screen, knocked to the ground, and a foul is going to be called against Concordia running through the screen of Aaron Hamill. And it's a 1-and-1 chance now for Hamill. So Aaron to the free throw stripe to shoot the 1-and-1. 26-11 Clay Center with 4:02 to go, second quarter. And Hamill knocks down the first of 2 free throws. Clay Center's lead is out to 16 points, 27-11. That foul was on Emma Wallmeyer. It's her second, and she will come to the sideline for Concordia. Hamill back to the stripe. Back into the 1-and-1 is rimming off. Rebound, Wallmeyer, and then Maddie Craig called for a reach-in, trying to get to the offensive board. Marcy Hamill in for Clay Center. And Craig will come out. So it's Marcy Hamill, Aaron Hamill, Clara Edwards, Addie Mullen, Lexi Libby on the floor right now for the Lady Tigers. That foul on Maddie Craig was her second, so she and Haley Franson with 2 fouls each. 4:01 to go. Full court pressure by the Lady Tigers. Pass does come in to Miller on the sideline. Cut off by Hamill. Miller now up the sideline to the baseline. Throws it into the block for Wallmeyer. Turns, squares, step through. Shot is up, rims off. Rebound, battled for. Wallmeyer has it back up again. This time rattling off and rebounded by Clara Edwards. Play center by 16 and back with the basketball. Edwards with 3:40 to go brings it across the midcourt line. Here in the Den, the Lady Tigers lead by 16, a win, and they move on to semifinal action Thursday night at Riley County High School. Mullen with the dribble out deep, off to Aaron Hamill. Hamill outside now to Lexi Libby, and she'll hand it back. Play Center would get the winner of Council Grove St. Mary's if they get through this one tonight against Concordia. They lead by 16. Delivered on the offensive end. Now Miller, a poke away from Aaron Hamill. To the other end, a race to the baseline, to the block. The shot off glass and good. Miller has 8. And Clay Center's lead is 14, 27-13. 3 minutes left, second period. Addie Mullen will bring it up the court. Right and deep for Libby, and she's bumped by Miller, trying to get to the passing lane. Good job by Lexi to come meet the basketball, and in doing so, got the contact and gets to the free throw strike. 1-and-1 chance here for Lexi Libby. 3 points in the game on a 3-ball to the right wing. Deep earlier, she's 1 for 2 from beyond the arc. Free throw line, Libby's up and in. She has 4 points now. And she'll get the coupon toss on the 1-and-1. 28-13 with 2:55 to go, second quarter. Clay Center leads it by 15. Make it 16 as Libby drills the free throw. The junior now with 5. Reagan Henry into the game for Clay Center. Aaron Hamill will get a breather. So it's Henry, Edwards, Mullen, Libby, and Marcy Hamill on the court. Full court pressing again. Concordia trying to get it inbounds. A 5-second violation. No, a timeout before the violation. Full timeout. 2:55 left, second quarter. Clay Center leading 29-13. You're listening to Lady Tiger basketball.
Well, it's already been a year for me here at Union State Bank. Time sure does fly when you get to work with the best customers. If you're looking to add 1 cow or 100 cows, 1 acre or 1,000 acres, or the line of credit it takes today to operate on, give me a call. I'll come out and go through your options that serve you best. So from your kitchen table, your shop, or your pickup, you get the details on your loan to benefit your farm. I'm Ryan Hendricks with Union State Bank, member FDIC.
Clay Center Family Physicians have 10 highly trained and board-certified medical providers. From pregnancy through every stage of life, we are committed to serving you and your family's needs. With convenient locations in Clay Center, Clyde, and Lynn, you and your loved ones will receive quality health care services locally. New patients are being accepted in our Clay Center, Clyde, and Lynn clinics. Call for an appointment at 632-2181. Clay Center Family Physicians, our family, caring for yours.
Lady Tigers lead at 29-13. 2:55 remains in the second quarter. Lady Tigers offense certainly getting it going, but defensively they have been able to keep Concordia in check. Just 4 points in the second quarter thus far. Here's a drive by Reynolds. Blocked by Hamill, but they call a foul. Marcy Hamill will send Reynolds to the free throw stripe to shoot 2. Kendall Reynolds, 7.4 points a game, a sophomore at 5'5", and will be at the stripe here shooting 2 free throws. Wait a minute. No, they're going to say this was not on the shot. It is a 1-and-1 chance, though, for the sophomore. Lady Tigers with 2:48 to go, second quarter, lead at 29-13. Reynolds, a 1-and-1 chance. First free throw is up and in. Her first point tonight, again, averages over 7 a game. Jaden Crimmins back in for the Lady Tigers as Marcy Hamill will come out. Crimmins joins Edwards down inside. Then you have Henry, Libby, and Mullen, the 3 guards. Second free throw, rimming off. Rebound, Crimmins had it tipped from behind and lost out of bounds off of Clay Center. Good box out. They had a Panther go right over the top of Jaden that time and knocked it out of her hands, and it went off of Jaden's leg. 2:47 to go, second quarter. Pass from the inbounds. Concordia barely breaks the 5 count from their end of the court. Here's a drive by Bouchard. Strip away by Henry. A blocking foul called against the Lady Tigers. 2 defenders in the area. We'll see who it goes against. And they say it's on Clara Edwards. It's her first. Kind of bad place, bad time for Clara in a double team situation. Henry looked like she may have had a strip away, but a blocking foul was called instead. And Bouchard at the stripe for a 1-and-1 knocks in the front end of that 1-and-1. Zoe Bouchard, a 5'4" sophomore, with her first point tonight. Clay Center leads it by 14. 2:41 left. Second free throw, rimming off. Rebound to Crimmins. The junior to Addie Mullen. Clay Center will walk it up the floor. They lead by 14 here, nearing halftime. 2:34 remain. Mullen outside to Edwards. Clara beyond the arc, steps up, thought about a three, does not take it. Now to Henry. Right sideline, Livey. Miller on her. Skips it left and deep beyond the arc to Mullen. Back outside between the circles. This is Henry. Reagan goes right to Livey. High post is Edwards. Kicked left deep. Mullen. Dribble drives off to Crimmins in the corner. They skip it back across to Livey. Quick three on the way. Just strong. The rebound goes out of bounds and to Concordia with 2:05 to go second quarter. Clay Center leading 29-15. 2:05 left, second period. Coming up at halftime, we had a chance today to talk with Coach Brandon Pagorsh, and we'll visit about the state championships this past weekend. All 4 of the qualifiers, they'll kind of break down their weekend at Salina. Here's a shot missed by Concordia. Great box out. Jaden Crimmins so intent on the box out, didn't know the ball had come off the rim. It bounced the floor, and she was able to just turn and pick it up. Timeout on the court. 29-15, Clay Center leads it with 1:45 to go in the second quarter when we return.
Don't let your hard-earned dollars go through the roof. Insulating your attic is the #1 way to save money on your heating and cooling costs. Hometown Lumber and Hardware offers Owens Corning insulation for the attic, basement, and the walls in between. Purchase energy-saving insulation and get free use of their blow-in insulation machine. Best of all, this do-it-yourself project can be done in a weekend. Visit Hometown Lumber and Hardware in Marysville for Owens Corning Insulation Solutions.
29-15. Clay Center has the basketball back and the lead right now of 14 in the second quarter. Late, 1:45 until halftime. Of course, over the weekend, Red Coppice, 5th place, second straight year to medal at the state championships at 106. Again, we'll talk with Coach Brandon Pagorsh coming up at halftime. Here's Addie Mullen with the dribble out top. She has Aaron Hamill back in, Lexi Livey, Clara Edwards, Reagan Henry on the court. Mullen with it out near the timeline. 1:30 now left. Right sideline to Henry. Reagan off a screen from Edwards. Goes low baseline to Hamill. Kick out to Livey on the left side. Now back out deep. It comes for Mullen. To the high post, Edwards. Clara turns and squares. Looks at a three. Doesn't take it. Mullen fakes the three. She'll dribble penetrate. Kick out for Livey. Lexi for her second free ball of the game. Yes! Lethal Livey from beyond the arc. She now has 8, and Clay Center's biggest lead is at 17 points, 32-15. Across the timeline it comes. Caitlin Miller against Livey. Drives the lane. Pull-up jumper over Edwards. No. Rebound. Livey rips it down. Clay Center under a minute to work in the first half. They lead by 17 points. Livey gets by Miller. Up the court to Henry. Free throw line. Edwards pulls the trigger. Short. Rebound bounces off to Wallmeyer of Concordia. 42 to work here in the second quarter. With it is Bouchard. Out deep for Miller. Takes it left. Now it does go left to Reynolds. Livey out there. Lady Tigers, of course, man-to-man. Here's a drive by Reynolds. Wild shot, no. Rebound to Henry. Good rip inside. Coach Jeff Edwards with the index finger up saying one shot before halftime. They lead it by 17. 21 seconds left. Addie Mullen has the dribble. They'll milk the clock down. 17 to work. Probably go around 10 or 12 seconds. 13 to work. Mullen still out at the timeline. Now we're down to 11. Here they go. 9. Right side wing, Mullen. 7, 6. Edwards in the corner, one-on-one against Wallmeyer. Slides inside the lane. Shot is up, no. Rebound tipped around and pulled away by Concordia. Headed to halftime. Lady Tigers lead by 17. A 32-15 ball game here at the half.
A full-time custom applicator position is available at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Clay Center. There are many facets to this job, including handling of packaged chemicals, operating spray equipment, as well as computers on equipment, mixing of pesticides and fertilizers, maintaining records, assisting the mechanic, and daily inspection of vehicles, just to name a few. If you're looking for good work that offers insurance and benefits, apply in person at Nutrient Ag Solutions on the west side of Clay Center on Highway 24.
The Ray's Apple Market app continues to save customers money, and it's the best way to stretch your grocery dollars. Over 11,000 users are taking advantage of the instant coupons, the deal of the week, and reward points. You can also view the entire weekly ad on the app, so it's convenient to add items to your list, along with the digital coupons for available products. The Ray's Apple Market app is easy to use and even easier to save you money.
Lady Tigers lead 32-15 here at the halftime break. Clay Center pulling away with a 17-point advantage. Concordia is led by Caitlin Miller's 8 points, Carly Wallmeyer with 5, 1 each from Zoe Bichard, Kendall Reynolds. The Lady Tigers got it going from beyond the half moon. They hit 6 3-pointers in this first half, 2 from Lexi Libby, also 2 free throws for the junior. Addie Mullen hit 2 threes, and then 3-pointers also from Lexi Libby, Maddie Craig in this first half. The Lady Tigers lead at 32-17. Libby was 8 to lead the way, 7 from Mullen, 6 points for Clara Edwards, 5 from Erin Hamill, and 3 each for Haley Franson and Maddie Craig. 32-15 at the half. Lady Tigers lead it. Stay with us. We'll hear from Coach Brandon Pigorge coming up next.
Defend, rebound, pass the ball, and score. Basketball's a simple game. Insurance is too when you turn to me, your local Farm Bureau agent, Justin Tadman in Clay Center. I'm your go-to agent for farm, auto, home, life, and business insurance. So no matter what life brings, you'll be ready with a game plan that meets all your coverage needs. Give us a call at 785-632-2585. I make insurance a layup. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company.
Getting a chance to talk and catch up with Coach Brandon Pigorge coming off the state championships in high school wrestling this past weekend. Coach, a chance maybe to catch your breath after the season winds up?
Yeah, you get a chance to, just kind of reflect a little bit, kind of on what happened, and also just, you don't have to plan, I guess, so much for the upcoming week and what's to look ahead other than, finalizing some stuff and kind of reflecting on everything that happened over the season, and then getting ready to find a way to celebrate that with the kids and get as much recognition to those kids because, they put in a lot of hard work as the season went on. So.
Absolutely. Let's talk about your 2 first-timers at the state championships. A chance to get out on the mat in front of everybody. Garrett Calavoda at 113. Logan McDonald at the heavyweight. Logan made his way into Saturday. Garrett had a buzzsaw of a bracket to work against, as most of the Tigers actually had to go up against this past weekend. But great for those guys, freshmen to get first experience, and for Logan to advance into Saturday.
Absolutely, valuable experience for those guys. Not to mention just the confidence boost that you get because, when you sit down at the beginning of the season and you map out some goals, obviously postseason is something that's probably in sight for those kids. Maybe not as a freshman for Garrett, but I think as the season went on, things became more clear on a goal and then where he could be at. But Logan, coming into the season, he put some hard work over the summer, and so he had that goal of going to state. And then, like I said about Garrett, that kind of became a goal of the season. And, both of those guys worked really hard to get there. Garrett being a freshman and underweight. He's actually a 106-pounder, but can't beat Rhett on our team, so he bumps up every week and wrestles kids a weight class above him. And so for him to go out and make it not only as a freshman but as an underweight wrestler, that's quite an accomplishment and a testament to his hard work throughout the season and just his coachability and everything. So that was awesome for him. And Logan, as we've talked about many times on the radio, he was a heavyweight as a freshman, so wrestling that weight as a freshman and sophomore, you had to take your lumps and had to really go through a lot of probably discouraging moments and a lot of adversity to get into where he was this season. And then, with his hard work that he put in some extra work in the off season, and it really showed. Came in and won, almost 30 matches for us this season. And, I'm really looking forward to seeing what he can do next year. He's one of 5 kids that return at heavyweight next year, so very optimistic there. And for Logan, he's going to continue to get better. So, I would see him making a big jump from even, next year making the podium and getting a medal to winning the whole thing. So.
Be fun to see that senior year come around for Logan. Let's talk about the guys that had back-to-back trips to state. We'll start with Parker Tholstrup. His first match of the tournament was one that was so disappointing and frustrating, and they called a pin that from where we were with the binocs, it didn't look like his shoulders were near the mat, and unfortunate because that wrestler then goes out the front side and ends up in a championship. But Parker, great performance. He comes away with a step above what he did his freshman year.
Absolutely, the freshman made it there, which we talked about being an accomplishment. He didn't win any matches. So this year he came in, he had higher expectations. He was ranked throughout the season, and really there's not a lot that separates the best kid in that weight class and Parker. There's, probably points or, position error on one part that he could be the state champion there. And we saw that in the first match. Just, he's beating that kid from Fort Scott who made the state finals, and ended up getting put on his back from one of our pin holds, and unfortunately got pinned. But throughout the season, he battles a little more than some of the other kids with having some medical issues that he has to deal with. But very, very proud of him, and he's probably one of the toughest kids that I've ever coached, and just goes in every day and gives it the best that he can. And we got to see that at state. He was able to win 2 matches. Unfortunately came up short there and we call it the blood round, but that's the round to place. And just came up short against a very good opponent. He had beaten several kids that made, the podium and placed at state, but overall it was a good weekend for him, and I think it leaves him hungry and for the upcoming season next year, and I'm excited to see what he does in the off season, and then excited to see where he's at next year.
And then Rhett Koppas, second straight year, he's on the stand, and what a finish for Rhett. He comes out the backside. He ends up in the 5th place match against the guy that beat him in the regional championship the week prior, and Rhett came out and, just dominant through that final match.
Yeah, Rhett wrestled a very, very good match for 5th and 6th, and he had some very good matches over the course of the weekend. He came out and battled a tough weight class. I still firmly believe, he's the best kid in that weight class. Didn't have the weekend to put together to do that. Rhett had a great season, though, 30 wins again. He's had 2 30-win seasons, and as a freshman was I think 1 match away from having 30 wins. So nearing 100 for his career, and gets a 2nd state medal. If you know Rhett, he's gonna be back in the wrestling room or the weight room or whatever, as soon as he can, to get himself, on to the next thing. He's looking forward to many competitions, I think, coming up, and he doesn't really ever stop. So my optimism for him is there. He's going to do really well, and he had a very, very good season, and like I said, comes away with the state medal. So very, very proud of him.
Coach, as always, we appreciate all the time you give us a chance to follow the Tigers on the wrestling mat. Great weekend for the Tigers to getting 4 into the state championships, and we'll look forward to what's next for the Tiger wrestlers. I know there's no real off season for you guys, so best of luck to everything.
Yeah, thanks for that, Rocky, and thanks for the coverage, from the season. It was a great season.
Again, Tiger Wrestling, Coach Brandon Begorge with us at halftime.
Your farm truck or semi is an important part of your farm operation. At TSI Kansas, we know the importance of fixing it right and at a fair price. If your truck needs repaired or serviced, you can trust the skilled mechanics at TSI to get it done right. You can rely on TSI for fast, friendly service every time. Call today at 785-632-5183.
back again in the Den. The Clay City Lady Tigers jumped the lead out to 17 points before halftime, 32-15. They hold Concordia to 6 points in that second quarter and put up 13 of their own. 32-15, halftime score about set to go. Again, our thanks to Coach Brandon Pigorish, and congrats to the Tiger wrestlers, the 4 state qualifiers, and Red Coppice, who comes away with his second straight medal, taking 5th place at the state championships this past weekend in Salina. Here, the Lady Tigers hoping to make their own story in the postseason. Trip back to state through the 3A Substate this year. Of course, different classifications as they did the shakeup in all sports for this season. Last year, they lost in the Substate final to Marysville, and that thriller that went back and forth, and Marysville would go on to the state championships. The Lady Tigers hoping to return after the 1-year absence. 32-15, Clay Center will have the basketball to begin with that 17-point advantage. Haley Franson, Addie Mullen, Clara Edwards, Lexi Leiby, Aaron Hamill on the floor against that extended 3-2 zone. They're out near the half-court stripe defending, so see if there's some gaps in the middle of the zone they can exploit as this game goes along. They may be straight man-to-man. They certainly are, if not a straight man, they're going box and one in some form. Here's Mullen with it out deep. Addie looks to go one-on-one against Wallmeyer. To the lane, all the way to the glass, and just can't quite get it to roll in. Great take. It hung on the rim for a moment and then backed away. Now defending on Wallmeyer. Now Franson near steal, or Gretchen Edwards, gets another deflection on the sideline. 32-15 with 7:23 to go third period. Concordia will have the basketball. Clay Center up by 17, just starting the second half here. And there's Mullen with a steal on the sideline, and it goes out of bounds as she was unable to come up with control of it, about to walk out of bounds as she tapped it away. Concordia will inbound. Outside deep it comes to Miller. Caitlin Miller holds, now spins against Franson toward the lane to the baseline. Ball fake and drive, shot is up and strong. Rebound weak side Concordia gets it in on a shot from Taryn Rundus on the stick back deuce. The lead is 15 for Clay Center. 1 minute into this third quarter. Mullen brings it across. Wallmeyer out on her. Really spread out defense right now by Concordia. Here's Franson, works it right, hands it off to Edwards. Clara works left, back outside to Mullen. Little weave out top by the Lady Tigers. Now Hamill comes to the high post. They go opposite side. Leiby drops it off for Edwards. The ball tipped away, and it will stay with Clay Center on the baseline. They had Edwards open, cutting from that backside wing. Leiby's bounce pass was tipped away and out of bounds off Concordia. Leiby into Mullen. Addie brings it out, and now Concordia has gone back into a 2-3 zone, so shaking some things up. Here's Edwards at the free throw line. Left side, Mullen. Skip to the baseline right, Franson. Back out deep for Leiby. Around left, Mullen. Look at a 3-ball. She hit 2 in the first half. Her third of the ball game. 10 points now for Addie Mullen. The lead is 18, 35-17. Caitlin Miller will walk it up the floor. 7th 3 of the game for Clay Center. 3 of those from Mullen. Now the lob down inside. Tipped away by Hamill. Picked up by Leiby. Back to Aaron. Hamill will stop at the half-court stripe. Now the ball taken back away by Miller. Hamill will cut her off. Miller guarded transition 2-ball. No. Rebound comes away to Hamill, and she gets rid of it now to Leiby. Lexi bumped on the sideline by Miller, and the basketball will go to Clay Center on the sideline. 5:48 left third quarter. 35-17. Clay Center leading by 18 points, and that is Caitlin Miller's third foul. Their leading scorer at 14 a game will have to come to the sideline with their third foul. Addie Mullen out deep. Now the extended defense by Concordia. They look low, lob inside. Edwards catches, puts it up off glass, and gets the foul called. A chance at hoop and harm. They ran that high post with Aaron Hamill and Clara Edwards both coming up, flashing to the high post, and then the backdoor cut by Edwards. The lob and low from Mullen, and the bucket good. A chance at hoop and harm here, and Clay Center leads by 20. Edwards at the free throw line now has 8 points in the game. And doesn't get the free throw, but the rebound nearly pulled away by Hamill. It is going to be picked up by Concordia. 5.5 to go, third period. Right side wing, Reynolds, quick 3-ball, no. Rebound inside, back up by Concordia. Foul is going to be called, and that will put Taryn Rundus at the free throw line. That's her second offensive foul and as many trips for Concordia. 37-17. 5:27 to work here in the third. Clay Center leads it by 20. Free throw line, Rundis. First free throw up and in. She has 3 points all in this quarter. Maddie Craig back in for the Lady Tigers. Libby will get a breather. At the line is Rundis for Concordia. 5'8" sophomore missing. Rebound comes down to Franson. She's going to be fouled, and she comes down hard. Appears to be okay. She kind of had her feet taken out from underneath of her. She went high in the air for the rebound, and the foul was called. It's on Emma Wallmeyer. It's her third. So Wallmeyer and Miller both with 3 fouls for Concordia. Still 5:26 to go in the third period. Clay Center's lead is 19, and they have the basketball back. Addie Mullen will walk it up. Mullen brings it across. Maddie Craig to the right. Haley Franson to the left. They look high post and get it to Edwards. Clara turns, skips it left to Franson to the post. What a catch inside by Erin Hamill. She's fouled and headed to the free throw line. Franson put it on the money, but it was a bullet that Erin Hamill had to really, with one hand, because the defense kind of had the left side of her body tangled up, one-handed grab, pulled it in, then got up strong to the glass and drew the foul, and misses on the first of 2 free throws. She thought she had made that charity, but it rattled out. Clay Center leads by 19. 5:10 to go, third period. One more free throw coming here for Hamill and the Lady Tigers. 37-18. Free throw from Hamill rattles out. Rebound, though. Edwards back up. A lot of contact. No foul is called. The rebound away to Concordia. Here's Reynolds up the court. Kick out right wing Bouchard, and she loses it out of bounds. That's Clay Center's basketball. 5:01 to work, third quarter. 37-18. Clay Center leads by 19 and has the basketball back in their possession. It will be Addie Mullen who brings it across. Checked by Reynolds as she gets near the three-point line. Crosses over off a screen from Hamill. Looking backdoor, not there. Now kicks it right. Edwards wants a three, and it's short. Rebound comes off to Bouchard of Concordia. 4:40 left here in the third. Now near steal by Maddie Craig in the backcourt against Bouchard. Now turns, and it's taken away by Franson. Haley across paint for Craig. Knocked away by Concordia's Reynolds, and Clay Center will have the basketball on the baseline. Maddie Craig nearly stole it. Haley Franson does. Clay Center with the basketball. It comes into Craig. Out top, Edwards. Clara, right wing. Mullen, another three. Banking it in is Addie Mullen, and a laugh on her face as she heads back down the floor. Hey, enough rattle out. You take them when you get a good bounce. That is 4 threes in the game now for the Tasmanian Devil. Addie Mullen, 40-18. Clay Center now leads by 22. 4:08 to work, third quarter. Wallmeyer hands it off. Right side drive by Rundis, and a blocking foul against the Lady Tigers as she was turning the corner. Second team foul against Clay Center of the half. It will be Concordia's basketball on the baseline. Reynolds will inbound. Clay Center in man-to-man as always. Outside it comes to Bouchard. To the post, taken away by Mullen. Addie, 2-on-1 with Maddie Craig. Mullen, right side across to Maddie. Addie to Maddie for two, and it's a 42-18 ball game. Clay Center's out to a 24-point lead. 3:52 to go, third quarter. You are listening to Clay Center Lady Tiger basketball.
A glance at the calendar tells you that planting season is closing in. The winter weather is not giving up. Give the Wilbur Ellis sales team a call so we can have a plan in hand to charge forward when the weather gives us a shot. Making planting decisions is a whole lot more efficient with the soil testing and mapping options we have. And with those, we can find what your soil needs to fill the nutrient requirements of the next crop. I'm Kenny Beach with Wilbur Ellis. We're here to serve you in every season.
More internet users and devices require more speed. If your household's internet usage has grown significantly in the last year or two, but your internet plan has stayed the same, your connection may now be overloaded. If you're streaming video, it also uses your internet and can make your internet seem slow. Call Twin Valley to find a Pulse internet solution for your busy household. Service availability will depend on location. Contact them to learn more. Call 800-515-3311 for fast solutions. Twin Valley Pulse.
3:52 left, third quarter. Clay Center now leads at 42-18. and had the timeout when they reached the 24-point lead. Coach Jeff Edwards quickly with a timeout to set up the finish of this third quarter. 42-18. They have held Concordia to just 3 points in this third period through over 4 minutes. Concordia with the basketball. Reynolds up the right side, cut off by Mullen. Reynolds spins now back to the sideline right. Holds there to the baseline, knock away by Edwards, and out of bounds. It'll stay with Concordia. Another deflection by the sophomore. Inbounding will be Kendall Reynolds for the Panthers. 3:40 left here in the third. Miller out top against Craig. Shot blocked by Maddie Craig. Deflection goes to Edwards, and then Miller is called for her fourth foul, trying to get it back from Edwards. The three-pointer blocked by Mad Dog Craig, and the Lady Tigers have it back with a 24-point lead. That's the fourth foul now on Miller, and the senior has to come to the sideline. Frustrating night, I know, for senior playing her final games this season and down the stretch here, hoping to extend. Clay Center, they're out to a 24-point lead. Here's Maddie Craig all the way to the window. Doesn't get it down, but is fouled. She'll get to the stripe to shoot two. Maddie Craig, like a bullet, came flying to the paint, got the pass, took it right through two defenders, and now finds herself at the free throw line shooting two. She has 5 points in the game. 0 for 1 at the stripe tonight. 3:24 left third quarter. Free throw on its way, and barely touched net. It so softly came through the ring. She now has 6. Reagan Henry will check back in for the Lady Tigers, and they will give Addie Mullen a breather. So it's Henry and Leiby and Craig the guards, Edwards and Hamill down low. 3:24 remains third quarter. Clay Center up by 25. Maddie Craig's free throws, both perfect. She has 7 now. Clay Center leads here 44-18. Up the sideline right, Concordia with the basketball. Wallmeyer has it deep right wing. Carly Wallmeyer working against Edwards. Now Reynolds holds. Out deep it comes to Emma Wallmeyer, and around left they swing it to Jenna Straight. And now we've got a foul called against Clay Center on the wing left. It'll be against Erin Hamill. Will be her first. 44-18. Clay Center leads by 26 here. From the baseline, Concordia barely breaks the 5 count. Straight toward the lane. Through a double team, and a foul is called. Jenna Straight will shoot 2. 5'4" junior steps to the stripe for Concordia with 3:01 remaining third quarter, and Clay Center leading 44-18 late third. Free throw from Jenna Straight is up and good. Jaden Crimmins back on for Clay Center. Erin Hamill will come out. 3:01 remains third. Straight made her first free throw. Second, Charity rims out. Rebound to Clara Edwards. Clay Center leads by 25 and with the basketball. 2:55 to work, third quarter. Reagan Henry with it out deep, just across the timeline. High post Edwards. Takes the handoff to Craig. Now stops on the wing right. Kicks it back left for Leiby. Lexi around right. It comes to Henry. Reagan looking in low. High post Crimmins lobs it inside. Edwards tough catch in a crowd. Now the ball bounced loose. Now she picks it back up. Gets it out to the wing right. Henry around left. It comes to Craig. Maddie for the 3 on its way. Just strong. And the rebound comes weak side away to Straight of Concordia. 44-19. Clay Center leads big here in the third. 2:20 now left on the third quarter clock. Here's Reynolds right side toward the baseline. Stops, dumps it across paint. Great defense by Henry. Saves it. It's picked up by Concordia. Shot blocked by Jaden Crimmins inside. And Clay Center has it back. Here's Maddie Craig. One-on-one against Wallmeyer to the right side. Bumps to the ground. Goes down hard. Can't get the shot, although it got to the rim. But she will be at the free throw line to shoot 2. Maddie Craig, so strong with the basketball. And just in general, I mean, she is, you've heard Coach Edwards talk about her powerlifting work and the work she does in the weight room, and it pays off, obviously, on the basketball floor. Edwards will get a breather. Craig misses the first of 2 free throws here. She is now 2 of 4 at the line, has 7 points in the game. Second free throw is good. Maddie Craig now with 8. Clay Center's lead is 45-19. They're up by 26. 2 minutes left, third quarter. Reynolds, right sideline, it comes to Bouchard. Working against Leiby. Now Marcy Hamill in, guarding on Wallmeyer. It skipped across to Reynolds, mid-lane, and a foul called on the drive. It will go against Reagan Henry of Clay Center. Henry, Craig, Leiby, Crimmins, and Marcy Hamill on the floor right now for the Lady Tigers. 1:49 left in the third. Reynolds at the free throw line knocks down the first of two. She has 2 points now in the game. Averages nearly 7.5 a contest on the year. Second free throw with the Lady Tigers up 25 goes in, make it a 24-point game. Zoe Ald into the game, one of the Lady Tigers' 4 seniors on the team, along with Angela Wohler, their manager, one of the seniors as well. Right side it goes to Crimmins. Zoe posting inside. They go out deep to Craig. Maddie to the right wing. Crimmins. Jaden starts to attack. Back outside deep. Craig around left. Henry. Ball fake on the 3. Dribble drives. Now brings it back out. Kicks it right and deep to Crimmins. Jaden. Back across it comes to Henry. Now to the post. All good look inside. Marcy Hamill gets the bucket. What a feed from Zoe Ald, the senior. And the sophomore Hamill knocks it in. 47-21. Clay Center by 26 points. Concordia with it. The offensive end. Lob toward the paint. Ball nearly taken away by Henry. Now Wallmeyer. Fall away on the baseline. Good. Tough shot by Carly Wallmeyer. She has 7 points now in the game. 47-23. Clay Center leads it. Reagan Henry brings it across. Left and deep. Maddie Craig. High post to Ald. Zoe looks inside again for Hamill. Kind of bounced around between 2 defenders. No foul call, but Concordia does have it up the right sideline. Bouchard. Cut off by Crimmins. And we've got a foul called against the Lady Tigers. Jaden Crimmins will pick up the team's 6th foul of the third quarter. Clay Center leading 47-23 into the game for Concordia. Chloe Conway and Wallmeyer will come out. Concordia's basketball on the sideline. And trying to break the 5 count, they do. Kendall Reynolds, right wing, gives it off to Bouchard. The lob down low in the paint. Shot blocked by Hamill. Nearly went in. A foul is called. More free throws coming for Concordia with 33 to work in the third. It will be at the stripe. Abby Donovan shooting 2. Donovan, a 5'6" sophomore. 33 to work in the third. Donovan's free throw is up and strong. Clay Center still leads by 24. Clay Center's hit 7 3-pointers tonight. Both free throws missing. Rebound tipped. Maddie Craig out of the pack. 2-on-1. She'll race past everybody. Left-handed lay-in is good. Maddie Craig now in double digits with 10. Mad Dog puts Clay Center up by 26. 49-23. 19 to work in the third. Bouchard to the baseline. Stop there. Tip pass inside. Ald near steal. Shot is up. No. Rebound battled for. Zoe Ald rips it away. It will be a jump ball call before she got the possession in her hand. So it'll be Concordia's basketball with 10 to work as we near the end of the third. 10 seconds remaining. In the corner it comes in. Jaden Crimmins the steal. Up the left side with 5. With 4. Crosses over. Stops. Kick out Henry. Ball fake. Steps in. Pulls the trigger at the buzzer. And it's just short. We'll head to the final 8 minutes. Clay Center leads here by 26. It's 49-23.
Life happens fast, and the truth is there's nothing as valuable as peace of mind. I'm Jim Gearham with Midwest Regional Agency, and our goal is to protect you from the unexpected through top-quality insurance coverage that works for your needs, as well as your budget. Protect your business, home, vehicles, crops, and livestock with our variety of coverage options. We can't predict when the unexpected will happen, but we can help you prepare for when it does. Stop by and see me at Midwest Regional Agency in Clay Center.
Welcome to this Subway ad for our all-new Ultimate Cheesy Garlic Bread. How would you like it?
I'll take the Ultimate Bromance.
Extra broy?
Yeah, definitely.
Bro, this ultimate spicy Italian made with ultimate cheesy garlic bread?
I know, bro.
So much melted mozzarella.
And this garlic butter spread, I can't take it, bro.
You know what this calls for.
Bro hug?
It's like we share the same brain, bro.
Bring it in.
Subway, make it what you want. Limited time only at participating restaurants.
Lady Tigers lead it going to the fourth quarter, 49-23 over Concordia here at home. The final home game of the year, postseason, goes to Riley County, who hosts the 3A Substate, and that will get started the semifinals on Thursday night for the girls. Clay Center will get the winner of that Council Grove matchup. Clay Center opens up with the basketball here. Right side wing, Lexi Libby, 3-ball, just short. Rebound, battled for. Edwards unable to come up with it, and they get Clara Edwards for a reach-in. Clay Center gets the winner of Council Grove St. Mary's Thursday night. Game time to be decided when all of the bracket is filled out. Let's do our best we can to get those scores coming in for you. 49-23. 7:46 to go in the game. Clay Center by 26 points. Wallmeyer at the free throw line for a 1-and-1. The front end is strong. Rebound, and we've got a lane violation on Clay Center. Lexi Libby was, as the official was passing it to the free throw shooter, was walking to her position on the lane, and so another 1-and-1 chance for Carly Wallmeyer. Free throw up. This one rims off as well, and the rebound to Clara Edwards. No damage done. Addie Mullen will bring it up the floor for the Lady Tigers. They lead here 49-23. Mullen crossover to the free throw line. Kick out left wing. Franson takes the three, steps toward the paint, now gives it outside to Hamill. And off to Addie Mullen once again. Mullen between the circles. Works it left high post. Hamill hands it back off to Mullen and then kicks it out in the corner for Franson. She was fouled while doing so, and so it will be Clay Center with a chance at the stripe here for a 1-and-1. 49-23. At the stripe, Mullen gets the bounce on the first free throw. Mullen now with 14 points tonight, including 4 3-pointers. Free throw up, make it 15 for Mullins, and make it a 28-point lead for the Lady Tigers. 51-23. Left side deep it comes now. 2 straight. To the corner it goes. Baseline drive. Shot is up. A foul against Aaron Hamill. And to the free throw line will go Taryn Rundis. This will be 2 shots for Concordia on the shot. At the free throw line, Rundis misses the first of 2. 51-23. One more free throw coming for Rundis. This one short. Rebound off to Hamill. 51-23 ball game. Mullen brings it across. Man-to-man by Concordia. Mullen directing traffic, goes right side. Now gets the screen coming from Edwards. Brings it around left, looks for the lob down low. It wasn't there. Hands it outside to Franson. Now right on the wing is Hamill. Aaron looking toward the paint. Now kicks it left. Libby to the lane. Edwards up through contact, is fouled. Clara Edwards, who has 8 points in the game, now stepping to the free throw line to shoot 2. 6:35 left. Fourth quarter. To the stripe. Clara Edwards, the sophomore's free throw is perfect. She has 9 now. 52-23. 6:35 left, fourth quarter. Free throw up, and free throw rattles home. 30-point lead now for the Lady Tigers. We've got a running clock, and Clara Edwards in double digits once again with 10. Concordia works it up the floor. 53-23, Clay Center. Mullen nearly forcing it over and back. Reynolds able to get rid of it to Straight. Jenna Straight to the lane. Shot is up and in. She is fouled and will be at the free throw line trying to convert a 3-point play. So Jenna Straight, tough shot going to the paint. And now with 6:07 and clock ticking, a running clock here at the free throw line is Straight to shoot 2. And the first one up and good. For correction, to convert the 3-point play. And That free throw is up and in. So Straight now off the bench has 4 points. Clay Center with the basketball, 5:48 remaining. They lead by 28. This will be their 16th win of the season, and they will move on to Riley County Thursday night for the 3A Substate semifinals. They'll get the winner of the Council Grove St. Mary's matchup. Council Grove, both those mid-seeds, but the higher of the two seeds. Of course, Clay Center saw them earlier this year. It's Franson right wing. Haley skips it left and deep to Mullen. Addy will dribble attack all the way to the window, blocked from behind, and it will be Concordia's basketball headed the other way. Long down-court pass in the lane. Aaron Hamill comes up with it, saves it in to Clara Edwards, and Clay Center has it back with a 53-26 lead here. Edwards walks it across, hands it off to Lexi Leiby. Leiby with the dribble against Reynolds, hands it away now to Addie Mullen. Under 5 to go, running clock. Clay Center had the lead up to 30 just moments ago. And Aaron Hamill's been tripped to the floor about 3 times the last 2 possessions. Nothing called. Here's Mullen, spins her way to the paint. Beautiful move by the senior. Addie Mullen now with 17 in the game. 55-26, Clay Center the lead. Lady Tigers moving on to the 3A Substate semifinals Thursday night. We'll find the opponent in game time. Edwards, rebound, outlet, Mullen, attacks. Shot is up. Good, and a chance at a 3-point play. She has 19 now and a chance at hoop and harm. But what an outlet from Clara Edwards, who got the rebound defensively. Releasing was Mullen. On the money, the pass coming from Edwards, and Clay Center has the lead big and at the stripe now. Mullen, who has 19 points in the game. Chance to make it 20 for the contest. Again, running clock with now 4 minutes remaining. Mullen waiting patiently at the stripe for a chance to get a free throw shot off. Zoe Alden. So the Lady Tigers have Clara Edwards, the sophomore, and in the game with her, the 4 Lady Tigers seniors. Mullen at the stripe, Hamill, Ald, and Franson on the court. 57-26. Free throw misses short. Mullen, though, comes up with a rebound, a new possession. Addie with the dribble out deep to Franson, handed right back to Mullen. Now right on the wing it goes to Hamill. Aaron looking toward the lane. Here's Edwards, lob inside. Ald takes it up. No foul called. Great looking low on a high post, low post pass from Edwards to Ald. And now the basketball knocked out of bounds by Concordia. They just lose it out of bounds, basically. And Clay Center has the basketball back with 3:09 remaining, fourth period. 57-26. Clay Center will inbound from the baseline. Mullen gets it in sideline left to Franson, pressured by Reynolds. Now to Haley, will hand it off to Mullen. Addie, left wing deep. 2:50 remains here in the fourth quarter, and Clay Center on their way to the semifinals Thursday night. Of course, Tiger boys basketball is tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. They go to number 1 seed Beloit. Again, tip-off at 7 p.m. here on KCLY. Then Thursday, we'll sort it out as the brackets get put together between the 3A Substate and potentially some 1A Substate right here in Clay Center, where Hanover is going to be playing in that Substate. We'll have more details again as the brackets get filled out. Lady Tigers now with a chance to bring out Haley Franson and Addie Mullen, Aaron Hamill, Clara Edwards. Zoe Ald stays in the game. Lexi Leiby back in. Jaden Crimmins, Marcy Hamill, and Maddie Craig on the floor. So the seniors Zoe Ald along with juniors Lexi Leiby and Jaden Crimmins, and sophomores Maddie Craig and Marcy Hamill. 1:45 now left. That clock still ticking away. And Clay Center on their way to their 16th win. They lead 57-26. Right side, near steal. Leiby reaches down, ties it up, and Clay Center will have the basketball back as they will be down to 1:30 remaining. And now the Lady Tigers a chance to bring out senior Zoe Ald, Lexi Leiby. Maddie Craig comes out of the game as the Lady Tigers able to go deep on the bench. Reagan Henry's back in. She's been in the game throughout the night, but back on the floor now for Clay Center here at home, and a dominant performance to head into the semifinals coming up on Thursday. Henry has it, right wing. Out top it comes, and around left now to Henry. Deep on the point, Maddie Fitzenmeyer to Siebold left. Shelby gets it back to Fitzenmeyer. Now in the corner is Crimmins. Back to Siebold. To Fitzenmeyer. We're down to 48 seconds left. Henry's got to look at three, and it just rims off. The rebound, Crimmins battling. Now Fitzenmeyer gets in the mix and ties it up. The jump ball arrow does go to Concordia, and a timeout's going to be taken here with 35 seconds left. And the clock will stop with 33 to work in the fourth. Clay Center up 57-26. Timeout on the court will break as well. You're listening to Lady Tiger basketball.
A glance at the calendar tells you that planting season is closing in. The winter weather is not giving up. Give the Wilbur Ellis sales team a call so we can have a plan in hand to charge forward when the weather gives us a shot. Making planting decisions is a whole lot more efficient with the soil testing and mapping options we have. And with those, we can find what your soil needs to fill the nutrient requirements of the next crop. I'm Kenny Beach with Wilbur Ellis. We're here to serve you in every season.
Lady Tigers are moving on to the 3A Substate semifinals with a win tonight, 57-26. There's still 33 to work. Concordia getting a timeout, wanted to draw something up for the personnel he has on the floor. Lady Tigers have Fitzenmeyer, Siebold, Crimmins, Marcy Hamill, and Henry on the floor with 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Siebold pressures Crimmins. Now comes the double team. Reynolds takes it toward the paint. Bounce pass in low. Shot is up and off glass and rimming out. Rebound pulled down by Shelby Siebold. And now it will be a whistle. They say that the basketball actually hit the official who was standing out of bounds. They basically called it out on himself, but it does go to Concordia. Now Concordia throws it away on the inbounds with 8 seconds remaining. And Clay Center does not have to inbound this basketball unless they want to. Marcy Hamill will to Siebold, and Clay Center is going to win it. 57-26 is your final. The Lady Tigers will move on to the 3A Substate semifinals. Stay with us. Postgame's on the way next.
Hey, folks. Since we've added our new display lot downtown Clay Center, people are saying we have the best deals on Highway 15 and 24. And we think so, too. So give us a chance to earn your business. And just for coming in, we're going to buy you dinner at the 1524 Brew House. That's right. Just give us a chance, and we're going to buy you lunch. So come out and see us. You got nothing to lose. You're going to get a great deal and a great meal. So come see us at the Green Team in Clay Center.
If you're looking for a solution for living a better life at home with the aid of durable medical equipment, you've come to the right place. Patterson Health Mart has a wide selection of durable equipment such as nebulizers, CPAP machines, wheelchairs, diabetic supplies, and so much more. Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy has the best durable medical supplies from the most respected companies. Come in and find the equipment that will make your stay at home comfortable at Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack in Clay Center.
It's time for your UBT Top 5. Saving money can be hard without a plan, the right tools, and accountability. Here are the top 5 things you can do to begin saving in 2019. Start small, set specific savings goals, create a savings plan of action, set boundaries so you don't stray from your plan, and utilize banking tools such as scheduling automatic transfers. Then watch your savings grow. Visit ubankonline.com for more information or talk to a UBT representative to start a plan today. Equal Housing Lender, FDIC.
Are you in need of physical, occupational, or speech therapy? At Clay County Medical Center, we have board-certified, highly trained medical providers to meet those needs. When you visit, we'll complete an evaluation and develop a customized treatment plan for you. Illness or injury, we can help make your life more active and enjoyable. We are certified in LSVT Big, LSVT Loud, and will soon be ASTEM certified for advanced soft tissue therapy. Clay County Medical Center, our family caring for yours.
Lady Tigers win it here. It is a 57-26 final. The victory for the Lady Tigers puts them on to the 3A Substate semifinals. For Concordia, it was Caitlin Miller's 8 points, Kaylee Wallmeyer's 7, leading the way. Clay Center, great balance, 3 in double digits, 4 8 points or more. They're led by Addie Mullins, 19 points, including 4 3-pointers tonight for the senior. They get 10 each from Maddie Craig and Clara Edwards, 8 from Lexi Leiby, 5 from Erin Hamill, 3 for Haley Franson, 2 for Marcy Hamill, and it adds up to a big-time win, 57-26. The Clay Center Lady Tigers moving on to the 3A Substate semifinals on Thursday night. Again, we'll have game times and details. We do know tomorrow night, Clay Center Tiger boys basketball, they will be taking the floor at Beloit. Tip-off is at 7. p.m. here on KCLY. Right now, we're going to wrap up our post-game show brought to you by Edward Jones Investments, Kerry Spillman, financial advisor, and by Midwest Products. And we're going to take you over to Lawrence and Allen Fieldhouse, where the Kansas State Wildcats here on the air tonight. They're facing KU for the second time this season, trying to get the season sweep. That will be coming up in just a bit. For our studio engineer, Bernie Fancella, this is Rocky Downing telling you to enjoy the rest of your Sports Monday.